Clearly a weather front coming in. Not much gas in this, but I thought I'd risk bringing it. I keep thinking I can hear someone talking. Looks like it's here early. Hello and welcome to the channel, and today we're going to be doing a wild camp from Patterdale. We've only got 2 hours of daylight, so we're going to head up there and try and find camp. So location wise, you can see the fells there in the background. Brothers Water's down there, and just over the top of this we've got Place Fells. So we're going up in between that gap. We're going to make our way over because there's not much time, and then we're going to try and find camp. Right, so still relatively low down, as you can see. Wind is forecast to pick up gradually through the night, so we're going to have to be careful with that in the morning. Could be in some cases touching 40 miles per hour, so there's going to be some big gusts, so we're going to have to tuck in the shelter somewhere, and we'll make sure that's not too much of an issue. But apart from that, a little bit of rain, not too cold, so we should be okay. But already climbing with those views. Everyone's coming down, I'm going up. Right, so ascending. I don't know if you can see Brothers Water in the background. There's clearly a weather front coming in, and I am a bit late, so I can't dawdle too much today getting to site. The reality is, it's been so late that we've parked the car, we're going up. Now I had 2 or 3 routes planned. I don't think there's time to do at least 2 of those, so it's basically turn up and find somewhere to pitch once you've got enough hours before it goes dark. So that's basically what we're doing today. We've got no specific area we want to go. There's a few nice areas which aren't too high, so we'll have a look at those, and then we'll see where we can pitch a tent. Out the wind, relatively flat, and I think Cold Water's coming into view over there. Like so we're experiencing a bit of wind now because we're going over the top. Right, let's have a little consult with the map. I've been to this area before, Patterdale, but I've not actually been up towards the Angle Pikes, is it? So I'm going to consult the map every now and again just to double check where we're going. Big cairn here, go over the top, and I think Angle Town might be a good shout for tonight. See if we can get there in time. The weather's coming again now, so these winds are picking up every time. I've had 1 calm trip out of 4 in the last month or so. So yeah, let's see what's over this summit. It's coming in now. Come down. Just got the water there. So down somewhere. Right, I've just died in a ditch. I sort of knew I'd left it a bit late on the motorway, but yeah, I'm going to try and find somewhere. Probably, I don't know, 40 minutes till daylight lost, so we're in panic mode now, so let's get sorted. Right, I think we might be about to summit Angle Pikes. Let's go see. Come on. No doubt it's going to be windy as hell on top of here. It always is, isn't it? So, let's see if we can get up here. Oh, that's basically underfoot. You can see that there. Right, I've come to hide at the top of there. I don't know what this is, it seems to have dried up, whatever it is, but I'm sneaking around the back. Actually, I think I've got down to a dead end now. That's too wet to get across, isn't it? So let's try and make our way. I'm trying to stay off that summit because it's just it's no good, is it? There's no shame in saying that you lost, is there? So I've ducked down behind there's no point facing that wind. I can see the times there that I've been looking for. 20 minutes of light left. Don't worry, we've got plenty of torches. We've got 3 separate torches, and it looks like it's just swirling round viciously, so I'm not sure if we'll actually find anywhere else completely, but we should be able to find somewhere. Right, not a lot of space here, but I'm going to try and squeeze it on there, close to the lake, but it's a bit further down, so we're going to get less wind, so it's not going to be the most level pitch, but we've got no choice now, we've not got much light left. Let's do it. So there's pitch. You see how much of a drop there is. The wind's thundering through, but quite hard work pitching on the side, but we got there in the end. So just got some warm clothes on, and it's let's put the sleeping mat up and the sleeping bag exhausted again. Probably see the wind's picked up somewhat now. Big gusts anywhere between 30 and 40 miles an hour, it said, so that's why I'm dipped down so low. I'm sure you saw the footage from earlier on. That was ridiculous. There's no chance of camping on there. I know some people do it, but that's not for me. So sleeping mat. I've put a link to all the link in the description to all the kit that I'm using, so you can check that out. Jammy wheels, these ones. Aldi's rip off, isn't it? I love the way Aldi got it as close as possible so we all know exactly what we're buying. What else have we got? Cup shots, same as mug shots. I prefer Aldi's. Monster claws, not Monster Munch. They must do that on purpose, mustn't they? Wind the big brands up. The little one won't eat Heinz beans anymore, only Aldi's prefers them. Tried it with both, turned a nose up at Heinz. Yeah, I'm sure you all know now by now, but as well as making things easier, if you haven't got one of those flex tails, we use these airbags because there's some suggestions that bloody moisture in the bag will lower the R value and also put mould in it. So let's stick with it. Sleeping bag. Done alright so far. Not been cold. It's alive, it was cold, but it's the first time I've had to fasten it up. It's well through autumn now into winter, so yeah. And I did say I'd do in the last video, I did say I'd do a review of this Sea to Summit pillow. Good bit of kit. Did move around a bit, but I didn't have it in my sleeping bag hood, so maybe that's the answer tonight. Blows up quite easy, and it's really lightweight. Look at the size of that, birds of my fist. They are a bit more pricey than the Trekology ones, aren't they? But yeah, maybe there's a. I've not owned one of those, so maybe it's a different quality product. I don't know. 2 breaths. Whenever I finish setting up camp, I just feel exhausted, and those jammy wheels did alright, but I just need something more substantial. Have I done? Oh yeah, what have I done with my gas here? I've been nursing this. It is the performance gas, so it's butane and propane, but I'm just keeping it warm in the chest. Rain stopped, so a bit breezy. We get gusts now and again, but I thought I'd risk bringing it. I really do need to think I need to invest in one of those little nozzles where you can transfer your gas across. I've only seen them recently. I've seen them on Amazon. Is it Camping Moon? Something like that, I don't know. But apparently, rather than having lots of little gas canisters, taking 2 empty ones or 3 empty ones up, because no one wants to do that. I think you can basically put one of the gas canisters in the freezer for 10 minutes, invert it, attach it, place it on the gas canister, turn the nozzle, and transfers the gas across, so you can refill the empty canisters if you like. So the refilling's not going to fall out if you've got thumb holes in your sandwiches. Yeah, it's coming in now. Yeah, I keep thinking I can hear someone talking, but I know there's no one up here. Maybe I'm finally losing it, but I think it's the water hitting against the rocks making a strange sound. But I don't tend to get freaked out on camps, but that last one I could hear things. Not this one, the last one. And it was that herd of deer, I'm convinced. I don't know if they're very nocturnal, but the next morning when I was doing breakfast, there was a herd of deer there. So yeah, I could hear something that night. But quick look. I can't see anything over there. Pitch black, isn't it? See how close we are to the water there, can't you? Nothing else to report, but we should be getting gusts as high as 40 miles an hour. I think from what we saw before, that's definitely possible. Branding this hole here, so we'll have a bit of cover. We're getting the odd gust through, but there's no way I was sleeping on the tops with this. I want at least a chance of getting something. Around again. Trying to get in. Don't blame him really, it's freezing out there. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can hear that, but the weather's really coming now. So we're just hiding in the tent. Yeah, so we're getting big gusts. It's constant driving rain now. Not got any issues with condensation. We've got good airflow this time. I made the same mistake as last time. There was no wind at all, so right. So I'm not sure if you can tell. It's got quite windy. Most of it's missing us, which is good. But the driving rain's coming now. I don't know if you remember me saying before that I thought I could hear voices and I was going crazy, and then I put it down to the water. I've just seen 2 head torches across to the side of the lake, so I poked my head out because they heard 2 voices. I don't know what they were doing. It almost looked like they were running or just walking really, really fast, but they were shouting. So I don't know whether they were lost, whether they were looking for someone, whether they were just running with the head torch on. What time would it have been? I don't know, 8:30 at night in this weather. I don't think you'd purposely want to come up here, so I'm not sure what's happening. So I went out with the head torch on, with the coat on, and when I got to the top I couldn't see anyone, so I don't know what's happened there. But yeah, strange one, so yeah, don't doubt yourself. So someone was out there. Two guys I think they were, shouting. Yeah, coming in now. You can see that. About 9 o'clock, nothing else to report. Wind's still relatively bad, driving rain on and off, but I'm gonna get to bed now unless anything interesting happens in the night. So thanks for joining me so far. I'll see you in the morning. Yeah, 1:30 in the morning, just can't get any sleep at all. It's going to be a long one, this. Oh God. You can actually hear the gusts coming, and then all of a sudden they hit the tent and rock it, but to be fair, it's holding well. Let's see how long we can last. Right, it's 3 AM, has some massive gusts. I'm just going to go out and check all the guys are still in. It's not going to be pretty, but yeah, I think it needs doing. I can hunker down till about, I don't know, 5, and then start to get everything packed away, and by daylight I'm going to have to try and get off here. But I think we've got a good 40-mile-an-hour winds easy here. The wind's changed direction a bit as well, so it's hitting us now. Oh no, just checking all the guys, tighten these up. And we've got some big gusts coming in, but it's holding up all right. Morning guys, it's 5:30. I've had a really rough night, probably had about 2 hours sleep, so I want off this hill now. So I'm going to start packing up, and then we're going to have to face the probably the strongest winds coming at 9 o'clock apparently. So let's break down camp and get off here. I've pretty much got as much as I can get packed down from inside the tent, and it's still, it's 6:20 and it's still quite dark out there, so I'm just waiting a little bit before I start breaking down the tent. Not really doing much for breakfast, just a quick breakfast bar and an energy drink to get me down. Looks like it's here early. Oh my God. This is not There's no point in hanging around this morning, taking in the views. Listen to that. Oh my God. Sat here waiting for that little glimmer of light, and then we're off. Yeah, we're gonna make a start.
it down. Leave no trace as always, just a bag there, and let's get